Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new Vampire the Masquerade AP, aptly named the Rotterdam Chronicles because I couldn't come up with a more interesting name. I think this sounds quite edgy. Um, I hope you're all doing well tonight. I will start introducing myself. My name is Salem. I use they them pronouns, and I can be found all over the internet as either at Salem Flame or at Salem Flame UK if somebody's already beaten me to the username. Um, don't ask me which is which. I can honestly not remember. I rue the day that my phone logs me out of anything because I will be typing furiously. Um, Aside from that, I am the only place I am here is here. I This is my void that I live in. Um, Other things quickly. There is a form slash uh, casting call out for Roll for Good, which is a wonderful European based charity initiative which is running its Halloween game on the 1st of November. I say game, I should say games with a Z or an S, depending on how hip and cool you want to be. Yeah, there's 3 games, of which I can't remember what they are, but there are 3 games. You should definitely go and check out their Instagram or their Discord, where the form is. If you're in our Discord, the form is also in our outside casting calls channel. Way to plug our own Discord, and I will drop the link in the chat while everyone's introducing themselves. While digging out, so if anyone watches this retrospectively, you can easily find it. It's a hoot, it's a blast. I think I've solved it well enough. I'm gonna give us a pat on the back and say well done. I am gonna let my players introduce themselves. I don't know who to start with, so I'm gonna roll a d4. I do apologize. I no longer apologize, as this is the same dice that cursed me last Sunday. Rice, it's 4. Have fun.
Obviously, it's fucking 4. I think that Soren may have possessed your die for a little bit there, Salem. Stay tuned for what that means for later on this channel. Hello. Hi, I'm Rice, also known as Rice Cakes, they she pronouns. And you may have seen me here a few times, or may have seen me in other places, such as Pantsless Tables, where on alternating Fridays, where her scheduling doesn't decide to hit us with a brick in our face, we do tend to play Dark Waters. But we might actually be switching to Wednesdays, considering the fact that, you know, scheduling. Um, Apart from that, I'm happy to today be playing in Vampires for the first time. Actually, I've never played. I'm a baby in Vampires. So, should I also introduce my character, Salem, or like at
Yeah,
least a
leave
name
it
or
for now. Do
something?
the name. Do the name.
Just do the name. All right. A lot of people will know this character as Fenrir. However, you know what? I'll leave the real name for later. Um, but yeah, excited to be here. Playing a Bruja vampire, I believe is the proper name to use it. And if you don't wanna, I don't know, stick around and watch me play, sneef sneef. You could also find me on social media at, and I wrote it down because pronunciation can be hard, and that's perfectly a-okay. We have just Ores, which is my threads, and the original Ores, which is my blue sky, and also my VGen, because what I post on social media is actually art. And lately, I've also opened a TikTok with my art, also at the original Ores. Check me out. Look at my art. Ogle a little bit. Maybe if I decide to open my commissions, consider commissioning me as well. You may get cool art. Hee hee. Um, But yeah, that's about it. I don't have much going on at the moment, but hopefully I'll have more going on in the future. Consider taking me on your little adventures. Send me a message. But that's about it.
I mean, if you come back here next week, inevitably there's probably going to be more rice art. I give it to the end of the session until at least another 4 images appear.
No, because I have to charge my tablet, nothing else. I would have, but I genuinely have to charge my tablet up.
Autistic
Whoops.
desires beaten by battery life.
No, the tasm.
Okay, we're gonna go clockwise around the overlay. So we'll go from Rice to Leah.
Hold up while I pop my vitamin D pills. Yeah, hello. I am Leah or Chasm. I use she, they pronouns. And today I'll be playing Seth, our lovely little underground rock star vampire Malkavian. If I remember correctly, yes. That's how you say it.
Please say yes. If you've changed clan at the last minute, I have the wrong icon on the overlay.
That would be very funny. I wish I did, but I have not.
I have decided to play a Ventru. Like, what? Don't do this to me. This has ramifications.
Outside of finding me here, you can find me on Instagram at _musical_witch. Or you can find me when I play Pokemon, which my next event will be Lille. So I'm going to France next week. You can find me there as well if you happen to be there. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really have other games running at the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment. No stream games. I have one Curse of Strahd campaign going on with friends, but
nice to have friends. I don't know why it sounds like that for.
I was about to say, what's that supposed to mean? What the fuck? So we're just chopped liver. Got it. Okay.
No, don't go. Okay, we'll keep going clockwise then. So it will go up from Leah to Inez.
Oh, hi. I'm fixing my hair, my bad. Hello, everyone. My name is Inez. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm your succubus girlfriend with your consent, of course. I'm so fucking excited to be here. Let's go. Oh my god, vampire. Okay, first of all, you can find me everywhere on the internet at xxsuccubusjeffxx or just succubusjeff. My face is everywhere. It's very, very easy to find me. My TikTok and Blue Sky are most active, even though I'm not that active on Blue Sky, to be honest. And tonight, I will be playing the lovely Lamb, who is a Toreador vampire, whose true name will also be hidden until later on. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I love the excitement. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see that moment where Inez gets into character and it just clicks. It's like,
who says I'm not already in character? I have to be excitable. Come on.
True. Okay. Last but not least, we have Blue.
Hello, I'm Blue. You can find me online at Sanguis Blue on various forms of social media. I think most often I'm using either Blue Sky or Instagram, where I post pictures of various cosplays and LARPs and TTRPG stuff that I'm involved in, including Roll for Good, which we're currently doing the player signups for, and the event itself is happening on the 1st of November, and it's all for charity. And today I am playing Lucille Voss, and this is La Sombra, and I've never played one before, so this is going to be interesting.
And you look so hot doing it, good lord. Oh, will you post a picture of this on that Instagram? Because I'll get it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's coming.
I have a feeling that this is what the whole episode is gonna be like.
I don't know what
I'm
you're talking about.
preparing
That's so
myself.
crazy. Why would you even say that?
Side eye.
I mean,
Why would you
let
say
me
that?
let me just adjust the overlay so like it's just just Inez in blue for like an hour.
Just making eyes at each other.
Yeah. Look, the rest of us can just be in audiobook form. It's fine.
Well,
Half podcast, half stream. Oh yes, the reaction images. I forgot you have them, Rice.
oh my god.
Amazing.
Rice has a bank of images that she will just randomly pull out when she's not role playing. Some of them are to directly attack me.
Me looking at Blue right now. It's
That's so funny.
oh my god. Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
We go. We have to go.
Yeah.
We this is why we pre-record. It's like
Except we're not.
Except we're not.
Except we're not. We are
I know,
live.
we are
It's
live, and it's like okay. Okay. So.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go. I've done this plenty of times before. So, our wonderful chronicle. This time, we're leaving London. I got bored of all of the architecture, and to be honest, we blew most of it up anyway. So there wasn't really much left. But no, we're heading for the continent. Specifically, the city of Rotterdam. A lovely modern city. Look, I'm not from the Netherlands, Inez,
Look,
okay? I don't know what it's actually like.
Lovely is crazy, but it is a city. That's for sure. Yep.
Look, I'm fairly certain if I'd never been to Birmingham, I would say Birmingham is a nice city, okay?
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
city that has
So now we're
buildings.
just saying things.
Yes, we are
Just
saying
saying
things.
stuff.
Now we're just saying things. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, a city. We'll go with a city. In the Netherlands. With a really, really cool bridge. That is the one thing every photo I've seen during my research is that really cool bridge, which actually we're really close to in terms of our coteries domain.
That's exactly why I picked it.
The bridge is a backdrop to this wonderful neighborhood, which is sort of surrounded by the river on like three sides. Probably a dock once upon a time that has been sort of reconverted into mostly residential, but there's quite a few interesting and cool places around that we will explore as we go through this chronicle. Our camera takes us to a waterfront bistro / bar. A kind of bricked building. Conveniently called the brick. Sometimes red brick, depending on because it's like a. I want to say blood red brick. It's almost on the nose. No one would suspect vampires would be here. The bricks are the color of blood. It's kind of like a cafe at the top with like a small performance stage, and underneath there's like a basement with an even bigger stage. They host. Hang on. Excuse me. They host various sort of gigs and poetry nights and everything all sort of artsy. A real nice community hub. And we're going to start with. I think we have to start with Seth. And I'm putting Leah on the spot. But I think Seth is probably already here. The question is though, Leah, is Seth on the up or like the small stage up in the cafe or the big stage downstairs?
Honey. Seth will be downstairs on the big stage, yeah.
I thought so. I have to ask. Yeah, you're up there. You're there rocking out on the big stage. The Brick never used to have good sound insulation until you came along, and suddenly there was a massive investment in having to put soundproofing along the entire ceiling because someone is a little bit too loud with their instruments.
It's fine. It's part of the music. There's a reason our band is called Crimson Overdrive.
Speaking of Crimson Overdrive, would you like to describe Seth?
Yeah. So, Seth or Seth Trovian is a underground rock star. She plays the guitar, but also does some vocals. And the best way I can describe her is she is a mix of grunge and goth, which is a combo I've never expected to make a character of, but here we are. And yeah, I mean, overall, she has a pretty rough look to her. She has her hair dyed pink at the moment. And yeah, she's not the tallest in the world. I wouldn't say that she has a lot of exceptional remarks to her in terms of her appearance. She's just look into the base of what you imagine an underground rock star to look like. Add the term drug addict, and you've got her.
That's quite. Yeah, I mean, Crimson Overdrive have just finished a set. There's a lot of people here. It's not like mosh pit level crowded here, but there's enough people for you to gain some recognition here. There are some fans. You do notice sitting at the back with what looks like tiny earphones or ear defenders in their ears. Is a guy in a suit who seems to be appraising the band. A little bit. Aside from that, the rest of this room is just full of your average rockers, I guess. Who? How often do you perform these sort of concerts?
What I had in mind when I made the character is once a week. Sometimes twice a week on special occasions, but in general, there's just the general nights where they play.
Oh yeah, this is your crowd. This is you recognize your fans. Yeah, aside from the one guy at the back, you're perfectly fine. Think you come off the stage. Sort of the rest of the band does the usual post performance ritual Pats on the back. The man can't stop looking at you, Seth. Interestingly. Seems more interested in you than your bandmates. He's not doing anything. Isn't drinking like most of the other people here. Just looking.
I mean, in general, I think Seth wouldn't pay too much attention to it, knowing that, I mean, you have a tough crowd from time to time, and sometimes there's just people among the crowd who act like this, who just came to check out the band. They were like, this is not what I expected, but I dig it. So I think she would kind of keep an eye out for him, but in general, she would just go to the bar and make sure to drink enough and enjoy the crowd. Yeah.
Okay. Before you do that, I am going to shift up. Let's. Ooh. Okay. Would Lamb and Fania come at the same time?
Yes. We would be
Okay.
stepping in at the same time, yes.
Okay, well we'll jump to both of you then. You arrive on the upper level of this bistro bar. You can just hear at the end of Crimson Overdrive set ending as you enter. The bar. I was about to say the bar barista person, but a bar barista is a barista. It's got bar in the name. The barista kind of looks at you both, smiles. Welcome back. Inez, do you want to describe Lamb for us?
Yes, I would love to. She's not dressed like she's usually dressed because she's trying to go unnoticed. So, which probably isn't going that well, but it is what it is. And so she is wearing all black for once, but usually she's in very brightly colored clothing. Lamb is a shorter woman, I would say around like 5'6", maybe a little smaller. She has long, very curly, like yellow blonde hair. Her makeup is always done. So she has a nice base, and like her eye makeup is usually like browns and golds. They were like sometimes orange or stuff like that. Some just very much reminiscent of the sun. Let's just say that. She wears a lot of jewelry, does not have any piercings like myself. My bad. Just don't look at that. But she does have earrings. She has everything. But not right now. Now she has absolutely nothing. She's dressed in all black, so in like a black hoodie and like big, like I don't know, like wide-legged black pants. Yeah, she does. I think she does have sunglasses on, but she takes them off when talking to this person. And her eyes are a bright green. She looks at him and goes, "Thank you so much. I'm so sad. I just missed Crimson Overdrive. That's really upsetting. If only I'd known."
Yes. It was a great set.
Well, you don't like them?
No. I think they're great. Not necessarily my kind of music.
I see.
But please be careful down there.
Why? What's going on?
We have a guest.
Who?
Mr. Fret is back.
Ew. I think she calls you by your actual name. Goes Conan. I hate that. Why are we here?
Conan is kind of. There's a man standing next to Lamp, Fenrir, who's taller. I want to say he's the tallest guy, but probably a 5, 10, 11 sort of kind of lanky dude, not much muscle really showing, but he's in general dressed as if he just came off street really. Um Bags under his eyes, complete opposite of Marigold Lamb's curated look. Just you know, sort of looks tired, looks almost bored maybe. Um you can see the fact that he got in some fights during his life. Like there's clearly some like um reminiscent of broken noses that haven't been taken care of properly, or like a few uh scars that still kind of show. Nothing too bad. But yeah, at that name he gets a look in his eyes, kind of like, that's why is that guy here? But he kind of leans to Lamb and again calls her by her actual name, or rather nickname, really, going for Mary, and kind of goes, Mary, just listen, we're gonna be in and out pretty quick. Just have to take care of something quick, and then we'll be off. Don't want to see the guy either.
Okay, fine. I'll go look for
You,
Tim.
you insisted on coming with. I told you I can go alone.
I know, but I don't know. Fine. I'll go. I'll look for a table. And she like walks off.
Before she can walk off, Fenrir just kind of puts his hand, doesn't ruffle the hair because he knows that he's gonna get slapped for it, but kind of puts his hand on her head, kind of like, stop apologizing for shit that we should apologize for. Just go look for a table and I'll be right there. And after that, when Lamb is further away, he kind of leans into the bartender and either says a code or slides a card across the table. He's here for something else, not for music.
They take the cards, look at it for a brief second, quietly put it under the table, and then just hand you a brown envelope. Slide it back.
Fenrir is gonna take it, put it in his pocket, and then kind of goes to look for his sister.
She's sitting at a table by the window, I think, so that she can look out on the street. She lives looking at
Actually, before he goes, he does get like himself a beer and something for Lamb, maybe like a, I don't know, anything that she likes, that he knows she likes.
I mean, we can't fucking drink. That's the thing. That's very upsetting. But
Yeah,
make it look like,
Make it look like you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You can blush your life it
she like?
temporarily.
What would she like? I'm thinking about like what I like, but that's not. What would she?
Like I'm pretty sure it's probably some fruity cocktail or something.
Yeah, I was immediately thinking of porn star martini.
Martini's
Yeah, I think
kind of, I'm thinking something sweeter, like maybe like a vodka sunrise sort of thing, where it's like a lot of,
yeah,
know?
or like a strawberry daiquiri or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm thinking that. I'm thinking it's strawberry daiquiri that she's.
Yeah,
that's her
then
sympathy
yeah,
with.
that's what he gets.
Yes.
And brings it over to the table.
Yeah, she's
if-
already sitting there like this and like looking out the window. And she's like looking at the people. They look like ants.
Like hands.
Yeah.
Since
It's
when are
always-
people ants?
Well, it's always like that up here. I mean, they're always going their own way and like digging their own tunnels and making their own stories and shit, cleaning up their own bodies.
I should stop bringing it to stuff. You're starting to talk about bodies.
What, I'm not supposed to talk about that?
I can talk about whatever I want.
Okay. Why is he here?
Honestly, if I knew, I wouldn't have come here.
I think I should go down and check, but
You want to run into him?
no, I don't. But if he's here, he's probably up to no good. So
Just pay a waiter or something to go and check.
that feels so like unpersonal. And I do want to keep up appearances.
Honestly, I spit on his grave.
I would too. Did you?
You're.
Yes.
I was gonna say you're frowning too much.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about things.
That's my job. He's clearly trying to like make her smile at the moment.
Did you take care of anything, or everything that you needed?
Took care of it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. She stands up abruptly, very abruptly. The chair makes a little too much noise. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad." And then she kind of trots off. And she does look over her shoulder one more time at you, and just kind of goes like she's a big girl.
He's gonna do a little salute, and then after Lamb gets further away, he kind of almost whispers to himself, kind of like, "Thanks, Conan, you're the best brother ever." Like, thank you for trying to give me a cocktail. Yeah, great. But he is constantly watching her, that's for sure.
You go down the stairs. You can see
Yeah.
Seth standing at the bar, and you can see Brandon leaning against like the railing of the stairs at the bottom, looking. You know what? I'm not even. I'm gonna say he's not even disguising it. He's actively looking at Seth, and it is obvious.
You,
Okay, so he's at the bottom of the stairs, and
Yeah.
he does not notice me at all.
No, you're behind him. As you come down the stairs,
Amazing.
you're behind him.
This is great. I want to bump into him as hard as I can. Like, just shoulder check this man.
yeah, you like shoulder check him, like.
Okay, and I go, and immediately when I do that, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Brandon.
What are you doing out of your little compound?
I am out on the town, thank you. I can do that.
As
What are
long
you
as
doing out of yours?
I like to stretch my legs, and besides, if you are going to go out on the town, look after yourself. I can't have the merchandise getting damaged.
I always look out for myself. You look out for yourself. You're poking someone's eyes out with your eyes.
Oh, is that obvious?
No, it was very, very just you weren't looking at it all. No. No one saw.
No, it's fine. It's just, contingency planning.
What, for when I die?
Well, one can never be too careful.
Oh, please. You're
Besides,
funny. And she like pats him on the shoulder.
Like, immediately recoils his shoulder.
Yeah, the one I just shoulder checked, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Yeah, it's contingency planning. Just in the unfortunate event that our number one ranking star was to, I don't know, accidentally walk outside in the middle of the day. You know.
I mean, I do like the sun, but I haven't seen her in a while, so I think I'm good for now.
Yeah, well, it's I figured I've already got one of your little band of merry people. Why not grab a second?
That's really cute. You're just looking at one person, though, not the whole band.
Well, yes, because while you might have rejected my grace, maybe they might still be salvaged.
I didn't regret your grace. You made it so that I couldn't accept it. I think you should get out of here. I think that's a very good idea.
There is this smirk on Brandon's face, which just screams, "Make me."
She goes, "You know the dog is upstairs, right?"
No. Although I should have guessed the mutt would be nearby.
Okay. Bye, Brandon. You should go. I think you really should.
Okay, I see how it is.
Have a nice rest of your night or something.
He'll push his foot off the stairs and go to walk up turn to walk up them, and just be like, at the next board meeting then, I guess.
Yep, of course. As always. And she's standing there with one hand on her hip, watching him go upstairs and waving.
He'll walk upstairs. I am going to say, as he gets to the top of the stairs and out of Mari's sight, Lucelle, do you want to enter, or have you been here the whole time?
Just had to turn my heater off so it doesn't overwhelm the speakers. No, I think I'll just be turning up just now.
So yeah, you arrive.
And I'm there.
Stairs.
Stupid.
Choose the awkwardest moment to arrive. You arrive. Would you like to describe yourself to everyone?
Yeah, Lucille looks like this. So she's got dark red hair, red lipstick. She's got quite a smart looking two-piece on. She's 6 foot, but she is wearing 3-inch heels to make that height. But yeah, the outfit is in a navy blue, but the shoes are red to match the lipstick. And yeah, I guess is he exiting the premises as she enters?
Yeah, you sort of meet mid. I'm gonna say you intercept Brandon before Brandon gets to Conan.
Okay. Do I know him, or am I just
Yeah,
completely, like, no idea?
No, you know. You don't necessarily know him through Marigold necessarily, but you do know he is high-ranking Camarilla.
Okay,
Imogen, to be exact.
interesting. Okay. And this cafe, is this a Camarilla spot?
No, this is all yours. This is
Okay.
your domain. He has actively come out of his fortress to be here.
Excellent. Good to know. In which case, then, she'll be... So, okay, picturing the room. So I'm intercepting him before he gets to Fenrir.
Yes.
Okay, so Fenrir's by the door, by the window.
Yep.
On their little table with their cute little cocktail. In which case, what's happened has she's kind of shouldered her way through the doorway. She's on the phone. She clocked Fenrir in the window before entering, but basically ignores him as she walks into the building. She's still talking on the phone as she's like heading towards the cafe bar. And as she's walking, she clocks Brendan, continues talking on the phone, but her eyes... So from a distance, you know, you can look at people's eyes and you think they look black. Hers up close look black too. And for a moment, the black starts to bleed into the rest of the whites of her eyes as she's walking past. And for all intents and purposes, she's just kind of looked this guy up and down and kept walking whilst talking on the phone. But what she's doing is she's activating her arms of Aramean. And she's going to pull the legs out from under him before he can leave the premises.
Okay.
Does that happen near Fenrir's table? Is
Yeah.
the biggest question.
So where your table is by the window, she's basically walked past you, the midpoint between you and the bar. She's kind of past Brendan, and as she's past Brendan, he's suddenly had his legs like come out from under him.
If he falls near Fenrir's table, Fenrir's gonna get up and make the table rattle so that the cocktail spills on the sky.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say
I love you guys. I love you guys. Oh, I love you guys.
What I'm gonna say narratively is Lucille, if you give me a rouse check for the arms of Aramin.
That's a 10, so that's a success.
That's a very good success. What I'm going to say is because Brandon's not expecting the grapple, he can't defend against what he's not expecting. So the grapple's just going to work, and his legs are just going to come like yanked from the ankles. As like it's almost like your shadow for a moment goes backwards. Grabs his ankles and then pulls back.
It's like the front-facing view of the situation is that like unbothered woman walks past white man, and from behind, if you're looking in the right places, you will see her shadow, and where her hand, the shadow of her hand that is holding the phone, that shadow reaches out and just grabs him by the ankles and pulls.
and he face plants this floor. Completely not expecting it.
She's gonna turn slightly and just kind of, and then keep going towards the bar.
Yeah, then probably Fenrir cocked that, so like kind of up, and then table tilts, cocktail spills, and he kind of looks down and goes, "No, well, she's not gonna be happy that her cocktail got wasted, that's for sure," and steps over him to walk away.
He gets up, looks furious. The sort of
Is
like
he- is
bartender
he-
comes over as you like walk away to like kind of help Brandon up.
Like Conan does look at like Brendan on the ground, and it's that look in his eyes, almost as if like the name Fenrir is there for a reason. This man looks like a wolf for a second, as if like he's about to. He's kind of like, "Do you have anything to say about this, or
Any objections?
any objections?"
Yeah, no, he is looking furious. His nostrils are flaring. He wants to say something, but the fact that the bartender is there, instinctively stops him. And he sort of like brushes his suit down, which is very expensive, naturally. When you are the sort of owner / chief officer of a massive record label.
Yeah, before Conan walks away, he does say one more thing, which is make sure to get that to the dry cleaner soon, and then leaves.
But don't worry, I'll make sure you pay for it.
Make sure you put that on the tab then, and leaves.
But don't worry, I'm keeping count. And he will storm off. So, for the record, your domain is Candelect. I'm sure I've butchered that, but your domain is that entire dockside. For all intents and purposes, you have full control of that domain. So, like, and if you want to have people on your, like, if you want to have, you automatically have allies here that you can call in when you want them. That's for free for just being in the area. It is the largest non-aligned domain in Rotterdam. There are others, but they are significantly smaller. You have the unfortunate position of being wedged in by both the Camarilla and the Anarchs. Like, the other side of the footbridge, one of the footbridges leaving Canarite, you've got the Camarilla hotels. Like, there's a whole another dock with just like hotels and a cruise line port, which they fully control. They own all the buildings there, because tourists make a lot of money, and it's a very good cover place, because tourists don't stay very long. To the other side of you, to the south, you've got the actual docks, which are mostly Anarch controlled, like going further down towards industrial. So you are kind of, you can't expand this domain without stepping on one of their feet. Honestly, you can't expand it, but just be prepared to step on some toes. Brandon is gonna leave. I think at this point everyone's heading downstairs. Sort of, I think Conan's last. I think we'll pick up with all three of you being downstairs at the bottom of the stairs or near the bottom of the stairs. With Steph, you're still at the bar. You've noticed this guy's gone.
Yeah, I think Mary has gone over to Seth already. Yeah, I think she just walked up and went like, "Hey, oh my god, I just heard the end of Crimson Overdrive. I'm so sad I missed it. I'm so sorry I couldn't be here earlier."
Hey, yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it wasn't our best set anyway. Had some issues.
Don't say that. It was probably great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did you see that guy?
The one in the suit, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was staring at me the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
Yeah, don't
guy.
Don't talk to him. Or let him talk to you. Don't do that.
You know him, or?
Sadly, I do. Yeah. Yeah. He runs a record label, and he's also. She kind of looks around and then realizes that she is also surrounded by mortals. I'll tell you who he's affiliated with later. Anyways, he has a record label and it is fine, I guess. I mean, it's been good to me, but it's not great.
I mean, you know we stay independent, right? We don't need a label.
Okay. Good. Don't do that. Yeah.
If that's what you're worried about, don't worry about it.
Okay, good. Just don't like it's not worth it. It's not worth talking to him. It's not worth it, like, just keep him out of your life. That's
all. I'll make sure to
not
get close to him anytime anyway.
Good.
Fine. Well, have you had a drink yet?
I forgot mine up the stairs. God damn it. I think maybe at that time, maybe Conan walks up.
Yeah, Conan kind of walks up to Lemp and Seth and kind of is like, "Hey Mary, how upset would you be if I said that your cocktail just seemed to accidentally spill on Brendan?"
So upset. My goodness. I'm actually heartbroken. That is terrible. Wow. That's really, really bad. Well, I guess it's time for a new drink then.
I'm guessing it's my card again.
No, it's on me. It's fine.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
What you need? And she just clocks you down and go like, "Tequila Sunrise it is?"
Sure. I like that. That's good.
Conan kind of squints a little bit like, "My little sister?"
Love that.
There's a tiny squint of like, there's a little neuron activation in there, sort of like, wait a minute.
Neuron activation. Oh my god.
What's the cell doing as they reach the bottom of the stairs?
I think you're muted.
Yeah. I am. You're right.
That's okay.
I think at this point, she'll have got an espresso upstairs. For visuals, nothing else.
God.
And then by the time she's got to the bottom of the stairs, she's put it in a plant pot or something.
Yeah.
And then she'll come down and do a quick glance across to see who's present, what kind of crowd is here, that kind of thing. And then
There is-
I assume. No, go on.
No, I was gonna say there is definitely a plant in the corner. Like when you come down the stairs, there's a plant in the corner. You have to like go down the stairs and turn. That plant has been like coterie designated as the place where drinks go, and it's just this like fern, which is like supercharged on espressos and alcohol.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like half a beer already in there from Tony
Yeah.
coming down the stairs. Like,
Like it's
amazing.
like the bartender doesn't seem to have yet clocked on that you seem to be some of their best customers, but the drink never gets consumed.
Yep. Yeah.
Is there a specific reason for this, like, gathering, or are we just happening to be meeting up?
This is happenstance at the moment.
Oh, interesting. Well, in that case- Well, in that case, when she gets to the bottom of the stairs, she'll see them at the bar, and she'll head over to the bar and place her espresso cup down before kind of turning to the three of them.
Oh my god, hi.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi. It's good to see you.
Mm.
another squint.
I think, Hedge, would you agree if maybe at least one or two mortals have come up to ask for an autograph?
Oh, this is a given at this point.
Mhm.
But I think anytime Marigold stays in one place for more than like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Even though she has like quote unquote covered up, like the blonde hair gives it away, sadly. So yeah, she's definitely like turned around a couple times and like quickly signed something and like blown a kiss. And she goes, well, I just, isn't it? I mean, this place is so lovely. I love sitting upstairs more, but because this is kind of dark, but I don't know.
Upstairs is nice. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a smudge in there.
Oh
Do you know anything
no.
about it?
Well, I think I know who,
Mm.
but I don't know how.
Was he not here to speak to you?
No, he was no, he was here to actually just stare at someone. And I look at Seth. It was just, just absolutely undressing someone with his eyes. Absolutely crazy. And I thought it was insane. So I sent him on his merry way, because I don't like him. I just don't like him.
Well, Seth can be quite captivating, can't she?
I think she can. Yes, very much so. It's just, he's not a good guy. And I think he should actually stay away from here. But he can go wherever he goes, I guess. It's just, I don't even see him outside of that building for that much, like I don't even see him like outside. So why just, and why today of all days? I don't really understand.
What I hate most is the fact that it's someone of his alignment, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Especially in our domain. I don't like that. Anyways, I made a painting recently. Do you guys want to come see it sometime?
At least it's not the couch anymore.
Oh, well, I didn't like the color. What?
It looks great.
Okay, good. Thank God. No, it's a big old painting. You guys should come see it. It's fun. Maybe I'll display it somewhere. Maybe I'll just put it out on the street. Well, who cares,
The street? No, darling. You should put it in an exhibit.
What? But which one and where? I don't.
You can
There's
have your
not-
pick, surely.
Maybe.
At that point, ironically, I love how you went on to paintings just so spontaneously. Marigold, you get a text on your phone from a mutual friend of yours in the art community
Okay.
that says, along the lines of, have you heard about what happened to Hilda? Question mark. So Hilda is a fellow artist who has recently started a new exhibition at the Phoenix Museum, which just so happens to be in your domain.
Oh.
However, she started a new exhibition 2 nights ago, and last night went missing. Hasn't been seen tonight, and according to your friend, the police have locked the museum down because they found blood on the ground.
Wait, so I know all that?
That's the gist of the text.
Oh, okay. That's what's
Yeah.
being explained to me in this text.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because she wouldn't know this. Like, she wouldn't know this at all. So she receives this text, and everyone sees her face kind of go, like, it shows many emotions: confusion, concern, maybe some sadness. And she texts back and she goes, okay, did they find anything out about the blood?
I literally don't know, unfortunately. I'm only hearing what I hear on the street.
Are they busy now? Or are they there now? The police, I mean.
I think there's a couple of people there, but they've mostly moved on.
And she goes, okay, thanks. Sun emoji, smiley emoji. And then she goes, I'm sorry. I think I have to go. A friend of mine has gone missing.
A friend of yours.
Hilda.
Hilda has gone missing.
Yeah. She opened the exhibit 2 days ago, and now she's nowhere to be seen. And now the Phoenix Museum is closed down because they found blood.
They found blood
In the museum.
Our territory?
Yeah. I think we should check this out. Maybe all of us. Unless you guys don't want to come, that's totally fine. But I'm going to. And yeah. She like grabs her a coat, takes the drink with her to dump into the plant later. And she just starts walking. I mean, she doesn't necessarily wait for everyone. She is dead set on going. If you want to come, cool. If not, stay here.
Conan doesn't say anything. Beer in the plant just he doesn't have much on him. It's all in his pockets anyway, so
Amazing.
he's a hobo. He's a hobo of a man, unfortunately.
I think Lucille will keep up with Conan and just as they're ditching their beer, just be like, "Does this Hilda have a surname?"
I would know the surname, but Salem. This is the moment where you whisper in my ear.
Her full name is Hilda Van Orr.
Van
Van-
Orr, okay.
Orr.
Van what? Sorry. Or.
Yep, literally OR.
Okay.
Thank you, Google.
Hilda Van Orr, and she opened an exhibition.
Mm-hmm. At the Phoenix Museum.
I may not have known this, but Conan would.
In which case, as they're walking up the stairs, Lucille gets her phone back out again and starts making some phone calls to see if she can get any information on this Hilda.
Question.
Mhm.
Is it just a normal, like a smartphone that Lucille's using? As a La Sombra? Okay. Excited to figure that out.
Just everyone on the other end of the phone to be like, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Can't hear what you're saying, but I guess cool. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I think that Marigold is just walking straight out, and once she's outside, she does pause and turn around to see if anyone's following. And seeing that everyone follows, she waits up and then walks with the group.
Okay.
Headed to the museum.
The good news is it's only a short walk. It's only 4 blocks. It's literally the other side of the dock. But I think that'll be a good point to cut off and take a quick 5-minute break. So
sounds good.
Get up, go to the toilet, rehydrate. My bottle is empty. I need to fill it up. And then we'll pick up at the museum. We will see you in 5. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a good break. Let's cut right back into it. Let's pick up with. Let's do Lucille first, because you're trying to get information on Hilda as we go to the museum. What kind of information are you trying to dig out?
Anything and everything. I'm basically using my contacts to find out who she is, what she does, who she's affiliated with, who she might have pissed off recently, who was excited about the exhibition that she's putting on, who wasn't, that kind of thing.
Okay. I am going to say... Roll me your wits plus your contact.
Okay.
Anything higher than a 3 gets you something. Anything higher than a 4 gets you a lot more.
Okay, I got 8, 9, and a 10. So that's 3.
Okay. Hilda is a mortal artist who lives just outside of your domain, in the Camarilla side. They have been an artist for a couple, like a public artist for a couple of years. They got their start because of Marigold. It's a kind of joint exhibition. And since then has kind of harbored a fierce loyalty to Marigold. This is her first ever exhibition on her own. In terms of people who might not like her, there's no immediate names on 3 successes. You do know that through some rumors, she's involved in something. There is some sort of scheme going on that she's involved in, and your black market network is tangentially connected to it in some way. But with that kind of role, you don't know exactly how yet. There is one. Your contact, are they kindred or mortal?
Both.
Both. Okay. On your kindred side, the word Kana keeps coming up a lot. Carna. For everyone above the table, Kana is a house within the Tremere hierarchy. Again, there's no direct connection, but the words Hilda and Kana seem to be connected in some way. It's clear from your call, although you don't know what or why, there's a good chance she's a walking masquerade breach.
Okay.
I think Marigold or Mari.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we say Mary because Mary had a little lamb.
Mary had a little lamb, yes.
There we go.
You get to this museum door, or the front of the museum, but there are 2 police officers outside the entrance. They look to be the only 2. Anyone here who has knowledge of the Camarilla will recognize one of those police officers is a known, very well-known ghoul to the sheriff.
But they are still human, yes?
Yep, still human. They're mortal. They're a mortal police officer
Okay.
who has been ghoulified.
Do I see any other cop cars, like suggesting that there's more than 2?
Nope. There are no other cars here. There's 1 squad car and just these 2.
Amazing. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn to everyone and go, okay, so There are 2 police officers out front. I can lure them away or make a little bit of a distraction while you guys go in and have a look. I'll follow later. I promise.
I think at that, Conan just kind of again puts his hand on the hood, kind of like, I mean, considering this 4 of us, there could just be 2 and 2.
I think. There's not like a. Damn it! No, I can't. Yeah, I think she's just gonna go. Well, I can take care of these 2, and if there are 2 inside, then that's cool. But I don't. Seeing from the cop cars, I think these are the only 2 that are here.
You want to go alone?
No. You guys go in, but I'll distract them for a second, and then you guys go in, and then I'll follow after. I promise. I promise. Please.
Conan is kind of reluctant to let Mary handle this on her own. It's like on his face.
Please, you can trust me, I swear. Okay, you guys wait here for like a little bit. I mean, you'll hear my distraction. So once you see them like go my way, then you guys can go in. I promise. Just wait. Stop pulling that face, Conan. Stop.
Yeah, again, he's kind of reluctant, but he's gonna agree in the end.
Okay, good. And she runs off. And she runs around the museum to the other side. And while she is doing that, she has taken off the zip-up hoodie, which underneath hides like this white and gold threaded top that has these sleeves that are like bat sleeves, but they're beautiful. they look almost like they call them ISIS wings. I don't know if y'all know what they are. That's what they kind of look like. And then the pants are tossed somewhere too, and it seems to be a dress. So yeah, so she is on the other side.
I'm 100% sure now that those were actually Conan's clothes, and now they're somewhere in a dumpster.
Well, so, and while she has been running, she has been doing vocal warm-ups. And yeah, she kind of comes around the corner, and she just starts singing. And she sings this beautiful song. And I would love to use my awe through my Melpomene. And yeah, you guys see her on like the other side, all of a sudden in a dress. And she's singing, and the singing is so angelic that they immediately look her way. And she kind of like makes these signs to them to like come hither, kind of thing. And like while she's singing, she like pauses and goes, "Private concert for just you two, come on."
Give me charisma plus performance.
I would love to.
In space, that would be a normal manipulation check with all. Since you're singing.
Okay.
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 8 successes. Okay. I do forget that, like. So for the record, charisma performance, I think, is very strongest possible combination.
Is that true? Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah. The non-Gould police officer folds like a chair, and is gone. The ghoulified one seems to resist for like 10 seconds longer before they then get pulled away, and they come to you, Mary.
Amazing.
And they are just sitting there listening to your song.
And she just keeps going, and she kind of eyes to the rest of you like go.
Yeah, so
Are we in like a side entrance or something?
Main entrance.
Okay, lockpick.
It's unlocked.
Step in.
Yeah,
but step in kind of carefully, because it's one of those things where, like, listen, if there's cameras, I would rather. Is there a possibility to enter with like back turned and just?
I'm going to say this.
Dead?
This is a museum that holds art. There are cameras everywhere, at every possible angle.
Thank God you have
Yeah, shoot him. Shoot him down. Gun with silencer, shoot him.
There is way too many of them. And if you
but I have the thing with the trick.
That is true. He does.
I have the thing with the trick. I do trick shots, remember?
I forgot about that.
Oh,
so at least two cameras can be taken out at once. At a time.
Okay.
Pretty please.
If you want to shoot two cameras, you can shoot
like,
two
just,
cameras.
you know, it's one of those things where, like, the further you go, the more cameras you shoot, sort of thing.
There's going to be a lot of them, but yeah. Okay. Conan
I mean, we only care about the ones that, you know, are in the way.
This piece is at the center of the museum, where this blood is.
I'll clear a path if needed. Listen, I don't think we have a way of getting to disable them without going through the whole place and having our faces plastered through, so.
Want to speed the still and just like glitch on any camera feed that you're on.
Yeah, but that's only her. What about the rest of us? I can have a hood up. I don't know about Seth though. I'm kind of feeling Seth might just waltz through no issue, and I would rather not risk that.
Okay. Yeah, if you wanna, there's no difficulty involved. I'll just make a note that the cameras were shot.
Cameras all disabled, so that we don't have our faces plastered everywhere. Like like every camera, and the only thing that the camera will see before it's disabled is just figure in a hoodie, and suddenly static.
Okay. You do this. You are
And again,
able to
it's
make
like
your
trick
way.
shots. It's like trick shots as well. It's like ricocheting off the wall sort of thing.
Like,
Like
Fine.
just aims at a wall, suddenly the camera.
casually. You reach the center of this museum, which is housing Hilda's latest work, Echoes of the Night. Now, no, there's two things in this room. There's Echoes of the Night, and there's like a gold mirror housed here. Which is kind of what are they called? You know those mirrors, like the tall rectangular mirrors that like stand on a stand. It's one of them, fully like gold plated and like ornate, sort of spirals coming off
Right.
it. There's that, and there's like that, and there's like a plaque about the mirror, and then there's this Echoes of the Night painting and a plaque about that. I'm not going to make you all describe it, as I think we'd be here for 15 years if we got you all to describe it. What you will see in this painting depends on who's looking at it. It is different for all three of you. Specifically, you see your disciplines in this painting. You see visualizations of your respective disciplines. So for the case of someone like Lucille, it'll be shadows, and sort of almost faceless people. Whereas for someone like Conan, there's like almost speed marks. What is also interesting is, depending on the angle that you view it, it's like the painting almost twists with you. And then there's just that red splatter on the floor in front of it. I will accept any power or any check that you want to do while looking at this painting and this room. I will throw out for free wits and occult is a combination.
I was honestly thinking of something that had to do with wits, but
Ironically, Mary is not in the room, and Mary has one of the powers.
can
wrote down.
I change occult to maybe something like insight?
You can try. It'll be harder
Why?
because it's not. It's inciting
Oh,
is sort of
okay.
harder than using
Okay.
occult knowledge.
How do rolls work in this though? Like
So,
that's something I need
Rolls
to.
work. let's rewind back for Conan's first ever roll.
Thank you.
You build dice pools by adding the two stats together. So in
Yeah.
this case, wits and insights. So add your dots together, that
Right.
gives you the pool. You then roll those
Yeah.
dice. You're then looking for anything 6 or higher is a success.
And what die do you roll?
D10s.
D10. Okay.
Just
Another.
note that one of them is a hunger dice.
Yes. One of them is special.
Right. Okay. And if I were to do occult, then I would have only 2.
Look at your sheet. Yes, because you've got no dots in occult, so it would just be the 2. dots of width.
Then if you were, for example, to at some point roll, I don't know, if I take something that I have no dots in, for example, occult and, I don't know, science, then what would I do then?
You always get a minimum of 1. But
Okay.
Even
Okay.
if it's you know, no matter what happens, you'll always
So
roll
it's
1.
not a 1 plus the 2, it's just 2 because I have 2 dots?
Yeah.
Right.
Add dots in both gives you the total number of dice to roll.
That's so bullshit, because then if I have a 1 and a 1, then I only get 1.
You get 1 and 1, you get 2. Yeah. This is the punishing part.
Or if I have a 1, and if I have a 1 and a 0, I still get a 1. And if I have a 0 and a 0, I still get 1. That's me. Okay.
What's up, Inez?
I am gonna try and wiggle my way in there in a second, for sure. I did promise them I was gonna follow them. So.
How much harder would insight and
Probably
wits
1 more
be?
success harder.
Would it be possible with 4?
I am not
Everything
saying
is possible with 4.
I'm obstructing the DCs here.
How dare you? How dare you? I probably have no way of passing wits in a cult anyways, so, but I'll do it. Why not?
All you can do is try.
I can try.
It's you and it's you and Nez. It's you, Rice. Like, if there's one person in this bloody room who could roll 2 10s. Honestly, Rice scares me with dice. Don't you fucking dare tell me you got 2 10s. Otherwise, I'm flying to Romania and I'm checking your fucking dice. How? Show me! Not again!
That is amazing. That is very good. That is very good. That's very good.
Okay, so
I'm so proud of you.
2 10s count as 4 successes. However, I need to remember now, is it a 10 on a hunger dice? Is it that a messy critical?
Yes, it is. And what is interesting is that I also rolled occult and wits, and I got 7 successes and a messy critical also.
Oh my god.
Which I imagine looks gnarly as hell.
7 successes and a fucking messy.
This is my speciality, baby.
I love it.
It's almost like I designed the check to allow someone to show off.
This is my baby.
And
but
then
now I want to see what Fenrir does when he goes fucking weird trying to work it out.
Yeah, it's like, I can't do this, and then all of a sudden, just okay. So, remind me, what do messy criticals do?
I don't know either, so I'm learning.
It's fine. We get these don't come up a lot. Critical win is what one is on blah blah blah. Storyteller and the player work together to decide on the level of success and the level of the mess. By and large, they scale upwards, following results from good to meaty mess. The character gains 1 or more stains from their monstrous actions. Character reaches the masquerade. They get 1 dot from advantage. If none of the above fit the character, maybe put a compulsion on them. Oh, it's all things vampire. It's whatever the hell you bloody want. Okay, so you we'll start with, tell you what, we'll start with the cell to give Rice some leading, since Blue is more experienced with this, and then you can learn. Rice, that sound fair?
Yeah.
So for like, what does it look like for Lucelle as like they push themselves far beyond what they should push themselves?
So it's handy, really, what the check is, because it's meant to be looking. And so, as she is looking at this painting that seems to move and change and absolutely should not be done by a human by any capacity, she's looking and staring at this painting and kind of moving her head as she's looking at it. And again, her eyes start to go black until they're completely blacked out. And as she's trying to like comprehend what occultism is happening, what has this woman like done to be able to create this art piece, she kind of gets drawn into it more, and the black starts leaking from her eyes, and then her shadow starts to creep out further and further until it seems like there's almost a cloud around her of darkness.
Awesome. Yeah. Thankfully, there's no cameras.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the cameras might have noticed that someone's shadow was moving. It's
Yeah,
almost
there's like hands crawling up the walls and stuff. Like,
And thankfully, I'm not there.
it's freaky
God.
as hell.
Yeah. Very freaky.
But I
I
get
am
freaked out. What's
going-
up? Huh?
I am,
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what? Who said that? Wait, I said something?
I'm gonna
Wait.
I'm gonna play into the La Sombra a little bit and say I'm gonna suggest we put a compulsion on Lucille. Specifically dominance.
Yay.
For the rest of the
My
scene.
favorite. Cool.
Because you've proven that you are superior to everybody else.
Yeah.
With 7
Obviously.
successes. We'll get to the results of the check in a minute. Conan, what does it look like for you? As someone who has no... Let's be honest, you're not a traditional thinker. Are you?
Not a traditional thinker. That's wild.
I don't want to say you're
I
dumb,
think it's-
but...
I don't think Conan is dumb, honestly, but
Thinks
he
outside
just
the box.
Yeah.
he just enjoys fists more due to circumstances. So I think that it would look more like veins turning red sort of thing, going down mostly his arms and legs, but it's kind of hard to see. It's more gonna show as they're crawling up the neck. They're kind of like slowly kind of, it might not even be a proper red. It might also be kind of purple-ish even. But yeah. It's sort of like instead of using brain muscles, it's like using actual muscle.
Yeah, you solved a puzzle. You solved a puzzle by using your actual muscles, not your brain muscles.
But yeah, it's just veins crawling up. Not pleasant. It's as if like his muscles want to punch the painting out because it's so freaky. But it's holding back. Like usually in fight or flight, he tends to have the fight instead of the flight. So
Okay. I'm gonna push a compulsion again because I like compulsions. So compulsions are directives for the way you have to act. You take penalties if you try to go against them, but you can gain willpower back later on if you play them out well. Obviously, that's not a problem for any of you yet because you've not failed a check to require willpower.
is it punching?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for paranoia as you look at this painting.
Now.
The The vampire tries to disengage from any perceived threat, suspecting anyone and anything. Any action not taken towards that immediate end incurs a 2 dice penalty.
So I have to force myself in order to look at this thing.
You want. There is something in this painting that you do not like. Speaking of something in this painting, yes, Inez. Is
Can
this
I
the bit
charisma
you want to sneak
persuasion my
in?
way in? Can I charisma persuasion my way in?
I'll say it's been long enough that you can like get yourself into. You know that they are distracted enough. You've like given them an autograph.
What, and sent them home? No, they're going right back to the
No.
door. I gotta persuade them. I gotta say, hey, I gotta go.
If you want to roll it, roll it.
Yes, I do want to roll it. Persuasion,
Give me a number.
charisma. 2. I'm gonna willpower that. Hold on.
And to think you could have walked away.
Willpower reroll. Okay, 3.
3. Yeah, 3 will do. I mean, here's the
Okay,
thing.
good.
You've had exhibitions here. So you actually could have just said, I'm an artist here. Let me in. My stuff's in there.
Well, that's what I could have said, persuading them.
Yeah.
And it works.
It works, yeah.
Yippee.
They let you in. After an
Yay.
autograph, of course, because
Of course. I mean,
that's that the amount of money that I make on eBay.
so I walk in in my
So you
white
walk
dress,
in,
my
your
white and gold
dress.
dress, and I go in and I see these two, and somehow a spotlight is on me, of course. And I see
Like
these
the
two.
light follows you.
Yeah. And I see these two, I go, ew, your vibes are horrible. My God, what happened? I
Your
was literally
vibes are horrible.
I was literally gone for like 2 minutes. Ew.
Yeah, I think the light from like above hits that mirror, the other side, and then bounces off to like light up Mary. As you walk in.
That was so fun, but why? Oh my God. Ew. What's happening? Why are you guys being weird around this paint? Oh. Wait, is this Hilda's? I think she walks up really close to the painting. Is there a plaque next to it?
There's a plaque next to it. Echoes of the Night, painted by Hilda Van Orr. And underneath it is a small little paragraph describing how Hilda wanted to make a painting that would give everyone a unique experience who looked at it. About how it wants to resonate with people on a bestial level.
I read that. I like under my breath. Like, I don't know, bestial. Well, she sure did that right. My goodness.
Conan at some point had to like kind of turn away. Kind of was like, what the fuck? Ugh.
Yeah, I think she looks at it and sees like the personification of presence and is like, that's what it looks like. Ew. Oh my God. That's so like tacky. Okay. Well, is there anything I can do still? Well, occult. Oh, no, hold on. We have a 7 occult check, please. Things have been done.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Only had a 4.
Okay, we'll start with the 4 and work our way to the 7. So on a 4, Conan, that is not blood on the floor. Strictly speaking, it is a mix of pigmented paint and vitae.
And what?
vampire blood.
Okay.
They have been mixed together to make a kind of special paint.
Mm.
And that is what that painting is made out of.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
On the 7, fucking 7, so you're still grappling with Oblivion and how far Oblivion can go. This painting, it feels like there's a dimension behind it.
Oh.
You can't quite make it out, even on 7 successes, but your eyes, just for a brief moment, can just kind of see through this pigmented vitae. And you swear you can see Hilda on the other side.
Oh.
For a brief moment. If you look at the shadows just the right way, it seems to potentially be in the painting, but it's a 2-dimensional space. So how is there space behind the painting?
That's a huge yikes.
Remind me, Seth, do you have premonition? No. Fantastic. Because you won't get the horrifying visions of looking at this painting. You... No, I think 7, yeah, no. 7, you've got to reward a 7. That paint... Like, Conan says, oh, it's red pigmented paint with vitae. You look at it, it's red pigmented paint mixed with vitae, sourced through thin blood alchemy.
Okay.
That is how this has been put together.
Mm-hmm.
This is a compound that has been alchemically fused together.
Interesting.
Is Seth looking at the painting, or like looking at the mirror, or just kind of like observing the room?
In general, I think Seth would be looking at the room in its entirety, trying to stay aware of everything. But her interest would be like going from one place to the other, and mainly the painting would be grabbing her attention the most.
Yeah, I think you try not to look at it too much as you're walking around, because you don't want to keep looking back at yourself and walking into a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing here is this mirror, which has a plaque on it. This is called Portal Dorado. It is a mirror that was acquired in very bizarre circumstances. It is said to be part of a set. This one was recovered a couple of years ago from a hotel in London that burnt down. And was the only thing that survived.
Even as someone who wasn't in that campaign, god damn.
Hey, everyone can attest, there are far worse
Or
mirrors
like-
I could have referenced.
Or like true, or like maybe it blew up the hotel or something. I don't know.
Well, the above table reference in the all the way back in Towerfall, the guest specials. It is
That's
the
when it
mirror.
caught fire, yes.
Exactly. It is the Inez. It is the mirror you found on the upper floor, which was a portal to another mirror. There is a second mirror out there somewhere, and both of them are portals to one another. But yes, it's an indestructible mirror. Hence, when the hotel went up last season, it was the only thing that survived. I'd put a nod in there somewhere, and I didn't want to use the internet breaking. We've gone past that one. Speaking of that, Seth, you, because you are kindred, you don't see your reflection. You see where the other mirror is. You see what's coming outside the other mirror. You see what looks like the inside of a shipping crate. As you're
Like
looking at this mirror.
The ones that people use to transfer stuff.
Yep.
Ocean
The
to ocean.
ginormous. Yep. The
type shit?
ginormous cargo containers.
Interesting. In Rotterdam, huh?
It might not be in Rotterdam. You don't know where it is. You just know.
It's just
that-
very convenient.
Yeah, you can see what
Yeah.
looks like the inside of a shipping container.
Okay.
Aside from that, it's just a mirror here on display. It's a very pretty mirror. Possibly indestructible. But yeah, this painting, the longer you look at it, the more compelled you are. You feel your inner beast bubbling the more you look at this.
Does Lucille relay that she has seen Hilda?
I think what happens is that so she's enraptured by the painting. She's looking into the painting. She's coming to all of these realizations. Lamb comes in and makes some blasé comment about vibes being rancid.
Well, yes.
And she goes from being enraptured by this painting to just rounding on her. And she's like bearing down, and she's got all of these shadows and stuff that are like surrounding her, like these arm tendrils kind of going. And she's just like bearing down on Lamb, and it's just like, what did you tell her? What does she know?
I don't think she knows much. Do you mean about being vampires?
She clearly has links to kindred, and you are linked to her.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but I didn't tell her anything. Don't be mad at me.
Do not lie to me, little lamb.
Can we calm down a little bit?
I think Conan would, at this point, kind of look at Lucille sort of like, why is she the only one who could have told anything?
I mean, wasn't she like in Camarilla territory?
Yes.
I think that I would love to use my panacea to maybe calm Lucille down a little bit more.
I want to say that Conan is like, again, paranoia, kind of shielding a little bit Mary, just shielding Mary a little bit, sort of like, why the fuck would you blame my sister, sort of thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you can make a rouse check
I will.
to do panacea.
Hmm. I'm hungry.
Someone's getting fed. Yeah, you can sort of soothe Lucille a bit if she wants to be soothed.
Mhm. I think basically what Mary does is I think she puts a hand like right here very carefully. And then she goes, let's just take a deep breath. That always helps me. I know it does. And I think immediately, if you allow it, you feel like the shadows like kind of at least a little bit, or like to half of the capacity of what you have going on. And she goes, I promise that I did not tell her anything. I know that we have ties together and that we did do her first exhibition together. But no one's supposed to know. I know that. I've been a vampire for long enough that I shouldn't tell anyone. And I wouldn't dare, to be honest. So I don't think I said anything. I might have forgotten, but I really don't think I did.
I think you managed to catch her at exactly the right moment, because she was like starting to like really like snarl at you as you did that, and it's as you put your hand on her arm that she kind of like comes back to herself. So she's not just like in this oblivion cloud. Like she's like, oh right, physicality, I'm a person, right?
There are people here, yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. And she'll just kind of look down her nose at you, and then
there you go.
Either she knows more than she should, or someone has manipulated her incredibly well. This painting, as your brother said, has vitae in it, but it has been manipulated by thin bloods.
What? Since when do we have thin bloods in our domain?
Well, isn't that a question? So this painting is doing what it is doing because it has some influence of the alchemical within it. Also, if you look hard enough, you can see Hilda within it too.
What? She's in there?
I don't know if this was part of the painting process or something that has happened afterwards.
I mean, she's gone mysteriously missing. Either she's somewhere in a basement or in that goddamn painting.
I see her in the painting.
I haven't seen her yet. I don't want to look too long, though. You guys' vibes are, again, not great. I don't want the same happening. That's all. Is there a way to get her out? Do we break the painting? What? We'd have to ask a thin blood, maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
But like you said, I don't know any in the area.
I don't know any either. How did she... How? And why and when? This is not adding up. Hilda's not like this. I know her.
Was she at the opening of the exhibition?
Marigold was probably there. Was she there or no? Okay.
She was very proud of the painting.
She was there, and she was, of course, like basking in this achievement. It's amazing. And she was very proud of the painting.
I will add an addendum if Marigold is at the opening of the exhibition.
Probably. I mean, yeah.
No mortal could look at this painting for more than 5 seconds. And everyone
see.
who did looked disturbed.
Okay, so I'm remembering something now. So mortals were there and they couldn't really look that long at the painting.
So it has looked the way it has looked the entire time, but she has only ended up within it recently.
Yeah, why? Maybe she was forced into it. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she didn't paint it like. Oh, I'm confused. My head hurts.
Like someone wanted her to. Are you suggesting it's a commission?
Maybe, or maybe someone forced her like into the painting if she really is in there, as you say. Not suggesting you're lying. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Because again, she wouldn't have been able to paint this. Not with the help of other vampires, other kindred, other thin bloods. How did she get there? We'll have to retrace her steps, I think.
There have been whispers about her potential connection to Kane.
What? That's a Tremere house that like
Yes.
is like known for its magic.
Yes.
How does she have connections with that?
I don't have anything concrete.
All right. I mean, I could ask around to see what's going on. I don't really have any. You're more of the research type, if you know what I'm saying. So you have contacts and stuff.
We all have resources, dear.
Well, I have money, but like, what's that gonna do? And I mean, people know me, but
You must have some Tremere friends or fans.
probably.
We'll then look into it.
Okay, I will.
You should take the puppy with you. He looks unsettled.
He does. So do you, though.
I'm completely in control. Thank you, dear.
Connor just snaps out for a full second, kind of like, did you just call me puppy?
Okay, well, don't stare at it too long. I feel like we should all go. We shouldn't stay here for too long.
I think Lucille will side-eye Seth and just be like, and do you have anything to add? Interesting.
She's so intimidating. Oh my god.
Conan is still standing there, sort of like, did she just call me puppy?
Yeah, I think Mary leads everyone out and like passing the two guards is like, have a good night. I was so nice seeing you guys. Okay? These are just my friends. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
They
They're
are
fine.
Here's the way. The way that like Lucille and like Conan and stuff are dressed, they get the impression that they're your security.
Okay. Well, she calls them her friends anyway.
Yeah.
Security
So-
can be friends.
Two last things. So there is a Tremere Chantry in the city, but the house doesn't match with what you're being told. It's a different
What house is that?
Oh God! Now
we
you
know?
make me pull my notebook.
Oh yes, of course.
I will.
Duh.
Give us the deets.
You know who I am,
Damn.
and I know who you are. So
Oh, let me open up.
so we have the House of Karna.
Yep. Which is the one linked to the sill.
To Hilda, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what happens when your notes are completely
It's organized.
yeah. I've put House I can't pronounce this. House Etrius, which is known for alchemy.
How do you spell it?
Etrius.
Etrius.
Yep.
VTN. Got it.
It is a minor house, not one of the big ones. And for thaumaturgy. That's it. Thaumaturgy.
Got it. Okay.
The last thing I am going to say is as you all leave, there is a person doing graffiti on the wall opposite the museum. Not immediately viewable in front of the police. And there's just a bunch of words written out that read, "The dead don't own the night."
Ooh.
Oh. Rebellious.
And that is where we're gonna leave it.
Okay.
I have done a lot more reading into vampire lore this time around.
Yep.
That's
That
why
was
my
good.
notes,
Good House of Karna drop. Hell yeah.
that's why my notes are such a mess, because I keep reading stuff and I keep changing stuff. Like, oh, that's a new piece of information. Oh, that's a new piece of information. And so my notes are heavily disorganized. They're in like 5 different Google Docs, half a Notion site.
Amazing. I love the House of Karna. I've been part of it for a very long time. As vampire, in game.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, that was believable.
Yeah. But yes, I hope everyone had fun. Well, hopefully we'll be back next week, where we will pick up this chase and figure out what happened to Hilda, and maybe how
Dun, dun,
Thin
dun.
Bloods are connected.
Gross.
Terrible.
Until then, look after yourselves, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.